'cause our land is honey. All the future.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Full Leg TV, health and beauty tips. Today I'm gonna be talking about the truth behind the shea butter and some lies behind the shea butter. So I know people will ask me any question. I'll be happy to answer your question. This video is gonna be about the shea butter and what makes it good for your skin. We all know shea butter is good. It's very moisturizing when it comes to moisturizing dry skin, and it has all the nutrients that can help our skin. So when I say the truth about the shea butter, the first question is, how many types or colors of shea butters do we have? How many types of shea butters do we have? One. That's the answer. How many colors of shea butters do we have? One. And I know people will tell me, no, we have the ivory color one, we have the greenish one, and we have the yellow one. So in this video, I'm gonna break everything down for you. The reason why I said we have one shea butter, and that is the ivory colored one. The real shea butter and how it looks like, the original and the real one only. This is how it looks like. Due to the camera, I don't know, maybe you can see, but this is how it looks like. And when you scoop it out, this is how it looks. This is it. And that is the shea butter. It comes like this. It's ivory color, or we can call it like a creamy color, but I call it like ivory natural neutral color. So I know people want to ask me, so how do we get a yellow shea butter, and how do we have the greenish one? So I said in my black video, the black soap, the raw African black soap, the lies behind African black soap. If you haven't seen that video, I will encourage you to check that video out. Okay, I mentioned in that video that I did know, and I really went to where shea butter was made and how they make black soap and how they make palm kernel and palm oil. So I was able to talk to some grandmothers, because we call them grandmothers. So the grandmother was, I met this grandma. She was back then 76 years old. That was in 2012 when I went to where they make shea butter. So I was able to ask all kind of questions. My first question is, how many type of color of shea butter comes in? Like, how many type of shea butter and color do we have? The woman was able to explain to me very well that we only have just one color, which is the one I just showed you in this video, which is the ivory one, and you can call it like a natural ivory color. So I asked the grandma, so how come we have the greenish shea butter, and how come we have the yellow shea butter? So grandma explained to me that the greenish shea butter that you go to the store, and when you see it look like a little greenish. It's not real green, but it looks like kind of light greenish, like a olive color. So the grandma explained to me the reason why we have this greenish shea butter is due to how it was preserved. Like some people in some countries, they use water, like they will sprinkle the water on top of the shea butter to preserve the shea butter from changing color, and sometimes that does not even work. So what they find out and what they start doing, and it works and it preserves real good, is to learn how to preserve the shea butter by putting it in a tight closed container. Some even put it in like a cool dark room with and they put it in a like plastic bag. They tie it, and they wrap some cloth around it just to preserve from getting changing color and getting melted. So this shea butter that I just showed you, I got the shea butter, and even though I sell some of it too, but this is the one that I kept on myself, and I've been using the shea butter since 2014. As you can see, this is 2017. So the color I did not change. Shea butter does not go bad. So, and I put it in a tight closed container, you know. So when they know that when they put some water and with the sprinkle water on top of shea butter just to preserve, and after a couple of months it starts changing to greenish color, does that mean the greenish color is bad for you or it's not good? No, it's still good for you. You can use it. That doesn't mean it will react to your skin or it will damage your hair. No, it's okay. It's just due to how they preserve it. That's how the greenish color occur. So the third one is the yellow shea butter. So how come we have a yellow shea butter? Some people might dislike my video because what I'm about to say is the truth, and some people might like my video because they want to know the truth. If you go to African store or online where they sell like a shea butter, sometimes they will sell the ivory color, the one I just showed you in this video. They will sell that one maybe like $4.99, and where they will sell the yellow shea butter for like maybe $6. They're selling the yellow shea butter a little bit more money. They're charging extra money for the yellow shea butter, and the reason why is I discovered like some of these sellers that sells to us here in the United States, they've been lied to. They told them that shea butter comes in 3 types of color. That's a lie. Shea butter comes in 1 type of color. There's no 3 types of shea butter. They lie to them that it comes in the ivory color, it comes in greenish color, and it comes in yellow color. If you want to learn how you can make your own yellow shea butter, I will show you in this video. Stay tuned, and you don't have to pay any extra money. And if you've been buying paying extra money for your yellow shea butter, please, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from buying it. I'm not trying to expose anyone or anything. I'm not trying to mess up anybody's business, but sometimes when you pay extra, people deserve to know the truth. And this seller that sells yellow shea butters in the United States, you cannot even blame them. And the reason why you can't blame them is they are doing what they've been told, and they are saying what they've been told to you, consumer, and you, the buyer. They're being told, because when I went to one African store and I was like, how come your Irish, the natural one is $3.99 and you want to sell the yellow one for $4.99? And the guy was saying to me, because the yellow one have more nutrients and the yellow one comes from Ghana, you know, the yellow one, the way they get the yellow is different from the ivory color one, so it's very hard to get a yellow one. Plus the yellow one has some vitamins, some nutrient for your skin, for your hair. So I just smiled. So I was able to talk to him that, let me tell you something. Do you know yellow shea butter? This is how it was made. There is nothing called it was due to, it comes from different country. Yellow shea butter is something that they mixed in to achieve the yellow color. So if you want to know how to make your own yellow shea butter, stay tuned in this video and let's get started. So we're gonna be making a yellow shea butter. This is our one color natural shea butter that we're gonna be using in this video. This is a palm oil, and this is a bowl I'm gonna be using to mix the yellow shea butter. So first, I'm gonna pour. I'm gonna take a little bit of my shea butter. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for the sake of this video. I will put it in the microwave and I will mix it right in front of you. Then if you go to any African stores and you see like a deep yellow, that is due to the percentage of the palm oil that was used in that recipe. So this is a palm oil. This is red palm oil. If you go to African store, make sure you tell your seller that want to sell the palm oil to you that you want a regular red palm oil. It's two types of red palm oil. They have one which is the Liberian one. It's called palm oil. I mean, the red palm oil is called tobogi, and they have the red palm oil, which is the just regular red palm oil. So tell them that you need a regular red palm oil, not the tobogi one. All right. So I'm gonna be scooping about let me say about 4 tablespoons. I didn't have my scale. Normally if it's for me, you know, I just measure scale anyway. This should be enough. So this is the my shea butter. I'm gonna be melting these in like 30 seconds in the microwave, and I will show you how it's done. And let's do it. Our shea butter is melting. When it's done, I'm gonna come back and show you how we're gonna be mixing it. If you want it too yellow, don't mix your yellow shea butter. Don't make it too yellow, because when you do that, remember palm oil can stain your clothes too. You know, people from Africa know what I'm talking about. People that have used the red palm oil know what I'm talking about. So don't put too much of the palm oil in your shea butter, because it can stain your clothes. So don't put too much, just a little bit. Okay, this is the melted shea butter. This is how it looks like. I didn't want it to melt all the way, so I only put it for 30 seconds. It wasn't melted enough. Then I put another 30 seconds, which makes it like 1 minute altogether. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, it's it wasn't melted all the way, and this is how I like it to be, because when it gets melted all the way, I don't like it that way. Like, it takes time for me to mix the palm oil and everything. So this is good for me actually. You can, you know, it depends on how you like your shea butter. So as you can see, it's liquidy, like it's liquefied, but not as I didn't put it like 2 minutes or something. I only put like 30 seconds. Like altogether is 1 minute altogether. So this is how it looks like. So I'm gonna be showing you how the red palm oil. This is not enough for red palm oil. I got a gallon, like a big, like 5 gallons one. So I always pour it in here. So this is how the palm oil looks like. This is the red palm oil. Can you see it? So I'm gonna be using about 1 tablespoon of red palm oil in this mixture. So I'm taking 1 tablespoon of this red palm oil. I'm gonna be mixing it in this mixture. So I'm gonna be mixing it right now. So just like I'm not really crazy about the yellow shea butter anyway. As you can see, it's very, very, very yellow. If you don't want it to be too yellow like this, you can put like 1 teaspoon and see how that looks like for you. But there's nothing called yellow shea butter. No. So you can mix your own yellow shea butter. You can achieve your own yellow shea butter. So this is it. You see how yellow it is? But this one, I didn't put it to the extent that it can stain your clothes. No, this one cannot stain your clothes. So, but if you want to add more shea butter, feel free to add more yellow, more shea butter. As you can see, that's it. So I think this is too yellow for me, you know, because I didn't use my just like I told you that I didn't use my scale. So if I want to add more, you don't want to kill the vitamin in the palm oil, so you can mix another shea butter in a different bowl. Because I don't want it to be too yellowish like this, so I'm gonna be mixing another shea butter. I'm gonna be melting another one in this measuring cup. Normally what I do is for 4 ounces of shea butter, I will about 1 teaspoon of red palm oil. So that is what I normally do, but since for the sake of this video, I'm so lazy to go downstairs and get my scale. So if you think your shea butter is too yellowish for you, always take another bowl. Don't ever put your shea butter into your already mixed shea butter, because you will kill the vitamins in the red palm oil. So this is it. We're gonna put it another 30 seconds to 1 minute, maybe 1 minute. Yeah, it should be enough. Then I will mix it again. Stay tuned. Okay, I melted another extra shea butter because that wasn't enough. Like, it's too yellow for my liking. So I'm gonna mix this one because I mix in a separate bowl, because if you think you mix it too yellowish, you know, you can always add another shea butter of yours. Okay, so now we're gonna be mixing again. Yes, this is how I like my yellow shea butter to be. So if people have been, you know, lying to you that there's 3 types of shea butter, that is not true, sister, brothers out there. That's not true. There's only one color that is to shea butter. The yellow shea butter, this is how they mix the yellow shea butter in Nigeria, and the same thing goes to any West Africa that shea butter is coming from. This is how they achieve the yellow shea butter. There's no secret. Don't be paying extra money for yellow shea butter. This is how it was made. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Normally I just pour it in a bowl and let it get cool, you know, but for the sake of this video, I would love to show you the finished look. This is my yellow shea butter, and the good thing about this shea butter is it gets thick real quick. Just make sure you didn't melt your shea butter all the way to the extent of looking like an oil. So if you melt it to that 76 degree, looking like a real coconut, like looking like a coconut oil, or looking like a vegetable oil, then you melt your shea butter too far. You can always put it back in the freezer, but as you can see, my shea butter, it wasn't melted all the way. So I'll put this in the freezer for the sake of this video, and I will show you the finished look of the yellow shea butter. So stay tuned and enjoy. I will be right back. I put it in the freezer, and this is how it looks, because now it's cold. This is how it looks. If you look one of the container they can put the shea butter in like when you go to the store, this is exactly how it looks like. So why are you paying extra money for yellow shea butter when you can make your own yellow shea butter? And this is how it looks like. Yeah, it's hard right now because I put it in the freezer. So this is how it looks like. So this is your African yellow shea butter. This is how they achieve the yellow African shea butter. I learned this when I went to where they make shea butter, and the grandma was actually, she told me that in the next 2 hours when I went there, they will be mixing another yellow shea butter. You know, yellow shea butter is very common in Ghana. In Nigeria, the ivory one is very, very common. I think it's just depend on what people want, you know, and what they request for. So this is how the yellow shea butter looks like. You know, I can use my mixer just to loosen it up a little bit, but I think I like it this way. So in case you want to mix your essential oil with your yellow shea butter, this is when you can use your stick blender, your hand mixer. You can use your hand mixer to mix it up, and then you can put your lavender oil, because you know shea butter have a funny smell sometimes, And because I'm used to the smell, this is how I prefer to use it. And in case you're wondering, right here, in case you're wondering, this is how the yellow shea butter looks like. Yep. So you rub real nice. What is palm oil? Okay, so now you already know how you can achieve your own yellow shea butter in your kitchen, and this is how it looks like. So see, did my skin turn yellow? No. So that is how they achieve yellow shea butter. So stop paying extra money. I don't want to mix anything with this one, so that's why I'm not crazy about yellow shea butter. But in the winter time, I think I'm crazy a little bit about it. Anyway, so let's talk. So you already know how you can achieve your own shea butter. I'm gonna use my stick blend, my what is it called? You can put it in your container like this, but for me, I like mine to be a little fluffy. Then this is when I mix it with lavender oil. But you want to use it exactly the way it is right now, you can start using, and that's it. How you can make your own yellow shea butter. I love this yellow color. I don't know why. I won't make yellow shea butter in a long time. Maybe the last time I did it when I was pregnant, like, you know, I rubbed it in my stomach, and the reason why is because of the red palm oil. The red palm oil is the highest in vitamin A and E. Is very, very good for your skin, for the nutrient, and you tend to have like maybe stretch mark and everything. This is the best thing for you. I would tell you to mix your yellow shea, to mix your ivory color, the natural shea butter with red palm oil, so it helps you due to the highest vitamin A and E that is in red palm oil. Then you can rub it on your stretch mark when you're pregnant, or even if you're not pregnant, you can rub it on your, you know, on your skin. As you can tell, it's getting melted. See, I love this. See, and see my hand after rubbing it. See how my skin is shining. So if you want to, you know, try this, let me know. But red palm oil is very, very high in vitamin A and vitamin E, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, so as you know, I love you all, and thank you for the love that I get from the lies behind African Black Soap. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm very grateful. May God continue to bless each and every one of you, because you really showed me love. So all I can say is thank you. Thank you. Gracias. And have a nice day. In Nigeria, they say, thank you. Have a nice day.